the masculine form of compassion is guiding people, right? If you're coaching people to become better and you actually truly care for them and you think that they can do a lot better than they are, you're not just going to be like, oh, you're fine the way you are. You know, you didn't deserve any of this. It's okay. It's like a better way to do it is like what Andrew Tate does. Is like, no, motherfucker, like you let this shit happen to you. So like, what the fuck are you going to do now? But knowing myself back in 2015 when that happened, if I heard that from somebody who I didn't know already, it could come across as condescending. It come across as like just you not giving a shit, you making fun of them. So I've kind of started to think of that and try to frame it a little bit of a different way of saying, hey, I understand what you're going through. I went through it myself. All right. Yeah. But at the same time, that doesn't excuse you being a giant pussy about it. All right. Yeah. Like if the thing that's going to get you out of this and make sure it doesn't happen again is to freaking grow some balls and take some responsibility and actually do the steps required to make sure it doesn't happen again. But unfortunately, a lot of guys are in this manosphere space, which is why I'm almost, I regret to say it, but I'm trying to start to kind of push myself away from it, is they just want to be told what that everything's going to be okay, that it's not their fault. That's what they want. That's really what they want at the end. This is why guys like Fresh and Fit, Rollo Tomasi especially, people gravitate toward them because their rhetoric, although on the surface they say, hey, you should improve yourself and everything, you look at their actions and the actual reasons behind everything, and their rhetoric is more so saying, oh, modern women are this and men are being screwed over because of that. And it's not your fault. It's the gynocentric social order's fault.
I'll go deeper. I'll say the reason that modern women are the way they are is because men are still boys. Men don't take accountability. The reason that they have to act like men is because men are still boys. That's it. If men just became men, they wouldn't need to do all this like feminine, all this shit. They wouldn't need to do any of that. But because no men want to take accountability because we're always fucking playing video games and all this dumb shit. We're not trying to improve ourselves and become the best man we can become. That's the reason that women have to now think that, oh yeah, I need to stand up. So it comes back to us. It comes back to men. It's our fault. You know, we need to take account because if you're going to call yourself a man and say you are, you know, part of masculinity is like taking care of people around you, you know, and that also means taking accountability for them and everything. So if you're going to call yourself a man, I think that also comes with the responsibility of understanding, look, everything is my fault. Everything around me is my fault, and I need to do what I can do to provide for everyone I care about, you know? And that's what I think most men don't have. They don't have that sense of accountability towards themselves or towards other people around them. And that's why there's all these problems. That's why all these problems exist. That's why women don't respect men and they only go for the alpha males. That's why there's sexist marriages and divorces. It all comes down to men are not taking accountability. And once they start taking accountability and start thinking, no, I'm a man, I need to protect, then I think the world will change. But the thing is, the brainwashing is so strong from the feminist side, and they're telling men to be weak and it's okay to be soft and you don't have to take accountability and everyone's a winner. You get all of you get trophies because the brainwashing is so strong from the start. These men that I'm talking to now who are like 18, they're still boys. They're still like, you know what I mean? They weren't like, if you imagine a guy 50 years ago, the 18-year-old 50 years ago, he wouldn't be the same way as an 18-year-old today.
Yeah.
And today's a child still. You know, and even older than that, like I've talked to 30-year-old men who still have these same problems. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like
base take. I totally agree with you, man. That's spot on.